Denver, Colorado, the man, not the place. Valentine's Day, New England Pro Wrestling Academy, 2 days away from Feeding Frenzy. So we come together, make some pro wrestling love. Danny Cannon, who's been a standout, the St. Louis Sleeper Cells, going up against the debuting Jay Freddie, two very well-conditioned athletes. Not really sure what to expect from this one. You know that Freddie has shared the ring with competitors the likes of Kevin Steen, Eddie Edwards, even Bryan Danielson. But I don't know if he has ever come across a competitor like Danny Cannon, because I don't know how many other wrestlers embody the same qualities that Danny Cannon possesses. This dude is a freak athlete. I think it's going to make it very difficult for Jay Freddie to control his opponent. And I do think that Freddie is going to be looking to utilize a more methodical, perhaps traditional approach as he tries to bend his opponent down. And again, look at that. That's that flexibility on display. Like an elastic band rolling through. Now trying to work over his opponent's arm. Freddie, though, slipping around. Able to apply pressure on that shoulder with that hammerlock as Cannon looks for an escape. What's Cannon going to do right here? All the way down to the canvas, got the head hook. And able to convert that into a pin. Freddie's out at one. And Cannon rolling right back up to his feet. Look at that stance. Keeps his center of gravity so close to the ground. Now Freddie looking to lock up Knuckles. Gonna see a test of strength. I think Freddie's got a couple inches on Cannon. Cannon perhaps a little bit more muscular. Freddie able to take him down that snapmare. There we see Cannon perhaps starting to get a little bit frustrated. Just like that, trying to pop himself up to his feet. Quick to do so in that single leg. Another unique pin attempt. This back across the chest. Freddie's going after that arm. Gonna take what you can get, but you're almost gonna wonder if Freddie would be better suited to try and target the legs. Especially we saw some of the early kick attempts out of Danny Cannon. Cannon right back up. Unfortunately, found himself in that side headlock. Freddie with the momentum off the ropes, taking Cannon down. Avoids contact on that trip up. And on the leapfrog, blocks the hip toss. Cannon's on his feet. And there we see the first big kick. Freddie responds with an elbow. And challenging Danny Cannon. It's on. Cannon might have had a few of his teeth knocked out of place. Freddie's going to give him the opportunity to go shot for shot. Instead, these two letting cooler heads prevail. That side headlock takeover. All right, you guys got to slow down. It's a little bit too fast for me to call. Counter after counter and another stalemate. The side headlocks, the head scissors, the tip-ups. Cannon doing his best to try and stay loose. Now putting his hands up, you're going to wonder if he's going to be looking to strike. These two are going to continue grappling. Trying to go for that waist lock, now instead trying to get the free arm. Getting in the position, connect to that side headlock. Now it's Freddie sending Cannon to the ropes. Look at how fast Danny Cannon is. So much impact behind something as rudimentary as a shoulder tackle. There we see the arm drag. Freddie with one of his own. Sweeping out the legs, quick to go to the pin. Shrugs off his opponent. Same idea in mind. And Danny Cannon bridging out and looking for the standing moonsault. How quick on the recovery, though. Incredible back and forth action. This match barely even 5 minutes old. And if you put a gun to my head and told me to pick a winner, you'd probably end up blowing my brains out. Oh, so much for sportsmanship. Freddie with the elbows, Cannon with the kicks. You see the European uppercut. look at the positioning of these kicks. Now the open hand shots, the spinning soul butt. Freddie somehow with the wherewithal to find the reversal, up and over his cannon, all the way across the ring. Oh, God! Not only the impact from the front with the clothesline, the way that he landed on the back of his head. And now I don't like Danny Cannon's chances in this match. This is how Freddie is going to have to continue to dictate the pace of this match if he wants to be successful. Making sure that Cannon cannot build momentum and use his speed to try and stay ahead of his opponent. It was a good combination with the flapjack and the drop kick. Now the folding press. Only good for a 2 count. Freddie's going to have to be careful that we can't deviate too much from his strategy. So I don't think that he's going to be able to beat Cannon at his own game. Snap suplex flown right over the pin. We saw Cannon trying to get the legs up. Now Freddie with that chin lock applied, wearing down his opponent. And we saw how accurate those kicks were to start. It's going to be a lot more difficult for Danny Cannon to have not only the accuracy, but also connect with as much force. Just like that, back up to his feet. A flurry of chops. Freddie on the rope, sends it for the ride. That sunset flip. Oh! Almost put a hole in his chest. 1. 2 count right there. He's gonna think he knocked the wind out of Freddie, but Freddie's gonna keep fighting the best he can. Unbelievable combination. He catches the kick, he lands on his feet, and overhead with the belly-to-belly throw. Freddie still favoring his chest. Now he's got Cannon by the trunks. Perhaps looking for a crossface chicken wing. No, instead going to that waist lock. I think he's looking to do a little bit more damage, something more high impact. Cannon, though, continues to find ways to escape holds. Freddie able to break the lock, holds onto the leg, right in the waist lock of his own. Cannon fighting back with a flurry of offense. Right into that forearm. Freddie off the ropes, caught on the side of the head. Right there. Getting behind Jay Freddie. Going for the O'Connor roll. Pushed off onto the second rope, and the kick to the face. Pinpoint accuracy, he's not done. Posting off the ref for the shooting star press. Only good for a 2 count. Once Cannon is able to string together offense like this, he is unstoppable. Freddie came charging in that time, he gets sidestepped. Gonna be looking for the dive. He's climbing on the wall. Ah! He just jumped off the ring onto a ledge that sticks out maybe 2 inches in the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. It did a backflip, 10 feet to the floor, wiping out his opponent. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. This kid is as close as it gets to a real-life ninja. This is the first time he's ever been in this building. How did he know he could even do that? Freddie avoiding contact right there, and countering the Hurricane Rana with a powerbomb. Another folding press, and this time holding on to the legs. He's going to try and break his back. Oh, his knees on the side, though, not on the spine, trying to reposition himself. Cannon doing what he can to alleviate the pressure. Now I think finally he's got the knee right in the spine. He's trying to get Cannon to submit. But Cannon with the leverage advantage into the pin. So close once again. And look at the way that Cannon constantly rolling away from his opponent. Getting the distance he needs, that extra second counts. He's able to get the elbow up. Oh, with a double stomp. Jay Freddie head first. You see Punisher Van Slyke, who he traveled out with, concerned about his condition. Cannon trying to roll up a little bit too close to the ropes. That's where the inexperience factor comes into play. If he took the extra second or two to move away from the ropes, he might have had this match won. Cannon cannot afford to make another mistake like that. The rapidity of these strikes. Oh, and the jumping knee. Sizing him up, and the flying elbow. What's he going to be looking for here? We'll never know. Oh, right on his head. He's on spaghetti legs, stumbling around on his feet. Freddie was looking for the discus lariat. Instead, the half-and-half suplex. Freddie in the corner. He's going to be careful right here if he can't get out of this predicament. Oh, but he does. And Danny Cannon missing with the cannonball. Jay Freddie cannot capitalize. Still favoring the back of his head and neck. The first time that we've seen these competitors here in Beyond Wrestling on the East Coast, they are certainly laying it all on the line. Cannon struggling in the corner. Freddie comes charging in. Elevated up and over. Catches himself on the apron. That flying kick to the head. Cannon trying to find the separation across the ring. Seeing his opponent on the top rope. The handspring into the brain kick. And Jay Freddie just trying to find his footing so he doesn't tumble to the floor. And Cannon double stomping him into the ring. Finally connected with the cannonball. Now pulling away from the ropes. 1, 2. So close was Danny Cannon being victorious here tonight at New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Now positioning Jay Freddie in the corner. Danny Cannon's going to be looking to fly. Up to the top rope in one fluid motion. No water on the pool on that splash, burning his body in midair. Look for the schoolboy. Oh, Freddie with a super kick. He blasted him. He's going to hook up the suplex. Right to the Falcon Arrow. The impact into the pin. He's going to beat. No! It does not get much closer than that. Jay Freddie is shocked, and you can't blame him. Wow, looking for something else. Perhaps a double underhook pile driver, fighting it off. Danny Cannon on his feet, a flurry of strikes, misses with the kick. Oh my God in heaven! He just broke his face! Looking for that double underhook again. And now Cannon just kicking away out of desperation at this point. Trying to move the arm out of the way, he's got the leg hooked. Oh my God! And that's gonna be it. I have never seen a variation of the lightning spiral like that. Lifted his opponent up and around. All of the impact on Jay Freddie's head. I think we did a pretty good job letting these fans into the secret show, huh? How about the efforts of Danny Cannon and Jay Freddie? Jay Freddie being checked on by the official right there. The way that he was spun around, all the impact on his head. See Danny Cannon showing the wounds of war, blood pouring out of his face. Hey, this is what happens when you put two young, hungry athletes at the top of their game in the same ring at the same time. The platform like Beyond Wrestling. They're going to give it everything that they got because they know the world is watching. And how could you not be impressed? How could you not want to see more of Jay Freddie and Danny Cannon? How could you not want to try and follow the careers of these two pro wrestlers? That's what it's all about. The risk that these two men took to see who was the best tonight. And Jay Freddie, a valiant effort, but he was bested by that man right there, Danny Cannon.
You guys know Jay Freddie, how about Danny Cannon? How about this, by a show of hands, who wants to see him back?
Caught